Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We're not doing a reaction video, not quite for this one. We're back on exploring the interwebs. You know me, I love to do fun stuff like this. So we are looking at eBay, but not just eBay. This is eBay US. This is what I would be used to, okay? And this is ebay.com.au. That's right. This has been suggested by a couple people. I thought, why not start out with exploring some websites? So I'll do a video series on this. I will do some other websites if you would like me to check out a cool site, and please keep it real, a cool, fun, safe site, okay? Or maybe a site that you know is popular both in Australia and America, and I can check out the Australian version like we're doing here. So yeah, eBay is still popular in America. I wouldn't say nearly as it used to be. I know personally I don't use eBay at all. I haven't used it in years, but it is still relevant. It is still relevant. Amazon has really taken over in the USA. That is for sure. I go to Amazon all the time, multiple times a week. You know, most people do. From what I hear in Australia, just based off of hearsay of what I've heard, I believe eBay is more popular down there, and more people use it, you know, still to this day. I think Amazon has a presence there, but not quite the behemoth of presence it has here in the USA. So I think it's more split. I think eBay still has, you know, some stake in the game, so to say, down in Australia. Whereas here in America, Amazon dominates and eBay is basically just getting by. My snack for this one is we got Arnott's Shortbread Cream Tiramisu, obviously from Mail Time. This was on one of our latest episodes, and thank you to you guys as always for the great snacks. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pop one in my mouth now. Oh yeah, wow. All right, so you know what? Let's get to it. Sorry for the long intro, guys. Thought I'd lay out the video for you. So we're just gonna take a quick look at both sites, explore a little bit. You know, grab a snack, grab a drink, relax, and enjoy yourself. This is gonna be fun. So this is the U.S. site, ebay.com. Since I'm in the US, it obviously brings me to the US site by standard. And then of course, if I go to my search engine and type, you know, .au, it brings me to the actual Australian site. So you'll see the prices here are in AU dollars, Australian dollars, and the prices on this one are in American dollars, just the standard sign there. And recently viewed items, that is a Ford Barra engine. For your gearheads, you probably know what that is. That was done on a video. I went to eBay and found a Barra engine that I could, you know, buy here in the U.S. for an engine swap. So that's the last time I was on eBay for that video, which was months ago. But I have not been on this site, and this is why I'm excited to explore it. Now, at face value, if you look, this is the AU site. So eBay Australia, I have to give the initial presentation to Australia here. They got the win for sure. You see, it's a little more decorated. They have a nice Christmas essentials section here, posts and the cool advertisement, you know, ticker going here, scrolling through different, you know, pages. Really, you know, it's a little more colorful, got a little more pop. Whereas the US one does have the ticker, I take that back. But other than that, it's kind of plain, right? I mean, it's not, plain's the wrong word, it's just a little less pop, right? It's smaller. We get to the bottom really quick. And, you know, we only have one ad down here. And, you know, we just have some today's deals and how does holiday gifts. So it's similar, right? But I guess it shows just some specific gifts, whereas I kind of prefer this. I mean, you know, I guess on what you prefer. I prefer the way they've laid this out because instead of actual gifts, you have actual categories here, you know, so like top picks, food and drinks, home decor, and so on. So I like that look a little better. It looks a little more festive, you know. And I'm nitpicking here, right? It doesn't really matter. This is just for fun. You know, it's not like one site's way better than another just based on their homepage. I'm just nitpicking here because it makes the video fun. I think it's interesting how they look slightly different. And I'm going to give the edge, like I said, to the Australian one. Now, one thing I do want to find out is prices, right? So let's click on the Xbox Series X. All right. We have new 1 terabyte Xbox Series X. That's $889. By the way, I haven't been into video games, like video game consoles, in years. I miss it sometimes. I just don't have the time. And I tell you what, I'm glad I'm not into them anymore because I had no idea these were this much use. $889 US new for a video game console. Now, I realize it does more than that. I know they're media consoles, right? They do a lot more than just video games. But still, that is a lot of money. That is crazy. Almost $1,000 for an Xbox Series X. 1 terabyte. So let's see if we can find that. So let's go to, let's see on, there it is. This is the AU site. Okay, so here we are. Xbox Series X looks like the same picture even. $949 AU. Okay, so this is where we're going to need one more page open. Give me a second. Okay, so we have our Aussie dollars to US dollars calculator. All right, so it's $889 US and $949 AU. So let's go ahead and type that in. Okay, now this is really interesting. $949. Oh, wait a second. I just caught myself. That's pre-owned. Because if you'll notice, look how cheap that is, $673 US, whereas it's $889 US. But that's for a new one, and that's for a pre-owned. So let's go ahead and find a new one. Pre-owned again. We don't want that. Brand new. Okay. This looks more like it. So this is $1170 AU. 1 terabyte, right? 1 terabyte. Now, if there's differences, I apologize. I'm doing some rough comparisons, right? But I mean, these are pretty damn similar. So $889 and this is $1170. So let's see how much this is. Still cheaper. Okay, there you have it. So $1170 Australian dollars is $830 US dollars. So $889 brand new in the US. And this is basically $830 US. Right, yeah. So this is a whopping $60 cheaper in Australia for some reason. Now, I'm not sure, like I said, if these are the exact same or what, but it is pretty interesting, right? It is pretty interesting. Maybe there's something I don't know. Maybe there's different taxes. Maybe there's different, shipping parameters. But I tell you what, at the face price, it is cheaper in Australia. You can tell me down below if I'm wrong, if this is for a lesser console. Maybe it's different, something I'm not seeing with the hardware or something. And maybe there's differences in shipping, right? There very well might be. There very well might be. If I'm really wrong, if you think the prices are more similar or maybe it's more expensive in Australia and I'm wrong, please tell me down below. I'll gladly hear some feedback on this. I want this to be a really fun interactive video where you can enjoy taking a look at both sites, right, from across the world here. And explore it with me. And then I also, if I get something wrong or you have something to weigh in on, please, let's chat down below. This should be a really fun interactive video with you guys. Okay, something interesting. We're back at the home pages now. And look at, this is the AU site. Look at health and beauty, right? I just scrolled across this by accident. You can see the girl in the bath, and your topics. And then when we go to the US site, we don't even have a health and beauty section. Maybe it's under fashion, I suppose it is. We have health, okay, and beauty separate. So it's a little different. It's a little different, right? Let's see if we have a fashion one on the AU. And I don't see it under that one. So no, it's different. So they call this section health and beauty. And then there's no subtopic called fashion. As the US one calls this whole umbrella fashion, and then they do have the topics of health and beauty under this fashion umbrella, but they're also separate. So just kind of interesting, right? These are things that I like, or I'm interested in. I just find these, kind of fascinating, right? Now we're going to go back to the home page on both, okay? And then we're going to look at top picks. We're going to look at top picks for holiday, right? And we're going to look at top picks for, the US ones. And I guess this would be see all because these are the hottest holiday gifts. So I would say that's top picks, right? So here's the US version. We have gaming at the top, of course, right? It's a very popular Christmas wish list, I suppose. Hottest toys of the season right here. Apparently it's this perfect, play on words there, perfect life. Dollhouse, there you go. And then everything on your wish list. So we have Air Jordans, we have Louis Vuitton handbags. Don't know if they're real or not. AirPods, and so forth. Now, I do find this really funny. Are you ready for this? Guys, we're on the regular site. For me, this is the American site, okay? You don't see an AU here. This is the American site. We have a freaking ship with an Australia flag or a New Zealand one, I can't tell. But doesn't that look like an Australia or New Zealand flag? What the hell? Is that weird? I did not plan this. That is super weird. And let's see the top picks for AUs. Yep, see? ebay.com.au. So this is Australian site. I didn't have them mixed up. We're good. It's just super weird that we saw an Australia flag there on the US site. Wow. And these are the top picks. So this is presented differently. Okay, now I will give it to the US for this one. I do like how it's got, a little more. The homepage was definitely lacking, and the Australia one was better. Now, this page looks okay, right? It's got the colors. It's categorized pretty well. And the Australia one doesn't go for the visual flair once you click in here. This just kind of lays it all out and gives you the hottest picks. And you do have your categories off to the side. So, again, nothing wrong with it. It's definitely not less functional. If anything, it's more functional because you have all the products right in front of you. But they just go for different looks, right? In general, these are kind of the top picks, right? And yeah, look at these top picks. Wow, a lot different, may I add, than you'll see in the U.S. Because, of course, in, half the U.S. or more, it is extremely cold. It is really cold here in the Chicago area. And, you generally associate cold with Christmas as it is winter. And you guys in Australia, it is like the heart of summer, right? I mean, summer's coming for Christmas. So, I mean, look at this. We got girls in bikinis. We got guys in swimwear, bikini bottoms, beachwear. Look at all this stuff. I mean, that is not what I associate with Christmas, but I tell you what, I like it. That would be a very fun change for my Christmas environment, is being on the beach. Look at this. I mean, look, this is Christmas. Look at this. Pool toys, beach stuff, bikinis. Damn, Aussie Christmas looks all right, huh? Yeah, look at this. This is awesome. We have thongs. So there's a slim thong right there, $29.95. And we have sandals. So they have the use of the word sandal right here, and that makes sense. Thongs are these, right? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for the top picks is a lot of summer stuff, right? Beach stuff, swimwear, pool stuff, and sunscreen. Of course, you got to have sunscreen on there. Very important anywhere, but especially Australia. I hear that your sun is the most brutal on Earth. And I don't doubt that. So, yeah, sunscreen is definitely got to be a friend down there. Look at this cocktail glass. What's this? Bent spoke crankshaft, case of 24 craft beers. Wow. Awesome. That looks pretty expensive, right? $92.99. That's $65 American. Wow. I mean, it is a 24-pack. It's a case. But, man, that's expensive. I assume beer isn't that expensive usually. This has got to be something special that I clearly know nothing about. Of course, we have a Dyson desk fan to keep you cool because it is summer, right? More sunscreen. We have a kayak. Wow. Oh, look at hard chilla cooler. An esky. There it is. That's so cool. Let me just say this. I did say at the beginning that the presentation looked all right on this page, right, for the American one. But, I mean, come on. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is all indoor stuff. You notice that? This is all indoor stuff. And look at this. This is all, let's have a party on the beach. Everyone's in a bikini and swimwear and got beers and sunscreen and eskies. You know what? I take it back. Australia wins this page too. If this doesn't show, see, I knew this video would be good. If you doubted it at the beginning, please tell me you stuck it through. This is a great representation of Australia versus USA right now. Because Christmas in Australia looks like, there you go. Looks like it's a fun time. It's hot. Everyone's at the beach. Look at this stuff. If that doesn't show your Christmas top picks, I don't know what tells the story better. That's hilarious, guys. Come on. Okay, so something interesting, guys, is next I clicked on food and drinks for Australia. So we're going to explore that in just a second. And I tried to find food and drinks in the American site, and I cannot. I cannot find food and drinks here. So that's an epic fail. That's pretty bizarre, right? Amazon here in America sells food and drinks, but apparently not eBay, at least so I'm seeing. So we're going to skip that, and we're going to go straight to Australia. And here we go. We're going to go, in the interest of time, this is going to be my last category. I could explore this whole site. I could do this for 3 hours, guys. But in the interest of time, I'll keep it short. Some of you guys probably don't want to stick around for 3 hours. Some of you do. Maybe you do. But yeah, we're going to keep this as short as possible. I'm having a lot of fun with this, so I hope you are too. This is different. This is what you can see on this channel. I do different stuff like this. I don't just do, reactions to stuff all the time. I try and keep it fresh all the time, guys. Love doing different videos like this. So food and drink, let's start there because a lot of this is all new to me, right? Some of it I may recognize because of you awesome, awesome people that send us mail in our P.O. box. But of course, a lot of it I will not recognize. So let's see the best selling. What do we got for best selling? We got, Anthenberg Dark Chocolate Liquors gift box. Looks pretty nice. Fat Yak Original Pale Ale. There you go, a case. And that is cheaper than the other one, right? I think it was. Yeah, that seems more reasonable for a case of beer. Beer Blonde. I've heard of that from you guys. I will be watching beer ads soon. And I think there's like a famous Pure Blonde ad, if I remember right. I'm not sure. But that is beer that I've heard of from Australia. So there you go. There's a case of that. That must be pretty popular on this site, of course. But let's go to some pantry items, shall we? So we have some of this stuff might look the same, right? Like Lipton tea, of course, we have that in America. Chef Boyardee, soups, pasta. That's pretty straightforward, right? I'm not going to bore you guys. I'm not going to bore myself looking at stuff that is pretty generic, that we would have in any country. But some of these I do recognize. So Darryl Leave, because of mail time I recognize, I wouldn't have recognized before. Let's click on these. These look pretty good. Dark chocolate ginger. Look at that. That's really interesting. I feel like that would be good. I really do feel like that would be good. That's 1085 AU. That seems it's not too bad. Look at bullets. We have bullets. Yes, we do. Those are good. Look at this. Hugo salted milk chocolate pretzels. Those sound yummy. Toblerone. We have those in the U.S. These look cool. And I think you guys have established by now that we have barely any Cadbury products in the U.S. And any that are in the U.S. are kind of fakes anyway. They're basically like Hershey, right? Hershey has like this weird monopoly, or they want anyway, on chocolate. But over there, you guys have what seems like 1 million Cadbury products in Australia, and they're legit and great. And yeah, nothing like like we have here. Like we don't have any of this stuff here. So yeah, look at this Cadbury almonds. Really, really cool. $5, not bad at all because almonds are usually expensive. And look at that. They're almonds covered in Cadbury chocolate. How can you argue with that? Takis. Who likes Takis? Tell me down below. I love Takis. Glad to see that you have those in Australia too. Ooh, look at this. Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. That's awesome. Maple syrup. All right. We know a little bit about that here from our in the Great White North, right? Our neighbors to the north. U.S. states of like Vermont, New Hampshire. They know a little bit about that too. Breakfast cereals. Let's click on that, huh? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. There we go. These are all familiar. Cheerios, Reese's Puffs, Chocolate Toast Crunch. There we go. I haven't had a lot of these. I don't really eat cereal too much, but yeah, I'm recognizing a lot of those. Some might be different. And then we'll check out the snacks one too. So, whoa, what do we got here? I lost it. I clicked on it and I lost it. I don't know where it went. It was some sort of Cheetos with a green logo, and I didn't recognize it, if I'm being fair here. Oh, look at it. It says Crunchy Cheetos American Chips. That's pretty funny, right? That's pretty funny. Cheetos are pretty American. There's the green ones. What are these? Pizzerini, U.S. What? Are these from the U.S.? Let me be honest with you guys. I've never seen Pizzerini Cheetos. I've never even heard of those. Country, Poland? Apparently you can buy them on eBay Australia. I don't know if they sell them in Australia. I don't know if they just Maybe they sell them in Europe and you can get them in Australia. I'm not sure what's going on there. But I've never seen that Cheetos bag in my life. I would be shocked to find out they have those here in the U.S. because I don't think they do. That is like hella different. And sounds pretty good. To me, it sounds actually really good. Really different. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that we saw that. What do we got here? Again, Cheetos Crunchos. Cheese and ham toast. Again, that is not something I've ever seen here. Ever. And maybe it's just showing the price both. I'm not sure why it's doing that all of a sudden. But yeah, I don't think those are from the U.S. That's for sure. That's got to be Europe or Australia or whatever the case is. Worldwide shipping. I mean, I guess I could buy them and ship them here to the U.S. I suppose, right? But I've never seen these in stores. Cheetos Crunchos, never seen them. As far as I know, we have Cheetos, like regular Cheetos. We have Cheetos Puffs. We have, Flamin' Hot, Super Flamin' Hot, whatever. And I think there might be like a jalapeno version. Look at these. Here we go. This might look better, huh, Ian? We have all of them at once. Yeah, look at these. Look at these. Hamburger. Green onion. I can't even see the one on the bottom. Spirals. Sweet chili. Pizzarini. Cheese. Ketchup. What the heck? Dude, that is so wild. That is wild. Yeah, none of those are in the U.S. None of those are in the U.S. And you know what? That's the bombshell we're going to end this video on. This could be a forever long video. Heck, we can even do a part 2 and a part 3 if you want. You guys got to let me know in the comments down below. You got to smash that thumbs up button so I know that this video is doing well, that people want to see more of this. I would love to make this longer. This is really fun, guys. That is looking at ebay.com.au, Australian eBay versus American eBay. Very fun to look. And quite frankly, it was fun to look at both. I'm not even on eBay, USA ever as well. So they were both kind of new to me. The Australian one was definitely presented really cool on the home page. And then, of course, is fascinating to look at for me. I mean, a lot of these products we just don't have. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Shoot me questions if you want about eBay America or shopping in the U.S. down below. And comment on whatever else you would like down below. It does help out the video. Of course, throwing that thumbs up on there so I know that you approve, that you want to see more of this. Please tell me that as well. Subscribe for more stuff like this, guys. Check out the description for ways you can support my channel. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. That was really fun, guys. I hope you had fun. We'll catch you later.